play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
What's going on, everyone? Vito here from MiniWarGaming.com, and welcome back to another 40k bat rep of 9th edition. And you know what? I'm back in the studios. It's amazing being back behind the camera. Dave is, well, I'm not back behind the camera, but Dave.
Hi, guys.
There he is. We're going to be playing 1,750 points of White Scars versus Black Legion. I know why Dave is laughing.
I'm always laughing.
Fair enough. We are going to be playing the mission, I should say, Hold Ground. Is it Hold Ground?
No.
No. Center Ground.
There you go.
That is the one, Center Ground. This is actually going to be my 3rd game of 9th edition, so I might be a little bit rusty, but we shall see. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
You just said rusty. That means that you would have to have played it a bunch before, have not played it for a while, and then play it again.
Whereas, you know what? You know what?
What? What's going to happen?
You know what?
Hey, no.
You know what?
You just get too close. Taking a look at the 1,750 points.
Fair, yeah.
Okay, a Black Legion. I'm just going to try something new. I've never done this before. Okay.
You've never played 9th
I've never
edition?
played this specific Black Legion list in 9th edition.
You know, I'll let you continue. Go.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And so we have, it's kind of, to be honest, it looks boring. It looks like, oh, okay, you've duplicated a bunch of units. But to be fair, I never bring these units.
Because 6 obliterators and that many havocs is boring.
That's right. Yeah. You're saying that. Are you scared of them?
Maybe.
It's boring in the sense of duplication of units, not in the sense of
Gotcha.
Oh, those units are boring, because it's actually very exciting to see what they're about to do in the battlefield. Anyway, so it is a stop it. It is going to be a spearhead detachment, so I'm actually spending 3 command points for that right off the bat, so that I can have multiple heavy support choices. So right there, that's not something I've done yet. And for my HQs, we got 2 Chaos Lords and Terminator armor equipped the exact same with combi bolters and power axes. For this guy right here, that's my Warlord. He's going to have the Eternal Vendetta Warlord straight. Laugh at the mess up, because that's what I meant to say. He's straight into the Warlord trait. You like that one? And what that gives him is a death to the False Emperor and a roll of a 5 up. And for friendly units within 6 of him also benefit from that. Okay. His relic is the Eye of Night. Now what that does is allows me to choose a vehicle unit. This is once per game. On a roll of a 2+, it suffers D3 mortal wounds. So it's kind of like, all right, let's try it. It's Black Legion specific. I'm gonna kill your repulsor. That's really all I want to do with it one time ever in this whole game. For my heavy support, not my troops, because I have no troops, my heavy support, I have 3 units of Havocs. Each unit is equipped the exact same with Reaper Chain Cannons. Have I brought 3 units before? I've never actually done that before in a game. I've done 2, but not 3. So we'll see how that goes. It could be very, very good or very, very bad, but we shall soon see with that one. They are each going to be in rhinos, and they'll be transported up the battlefield that way. We also have 2 units of obliterators, 3-man squads. I'll tell you right now, even though I'll tell you later as well, I do plan on deep striking them with my Chaos Lords. Okay, I'm going to be deep striking them. Deep striking, not strategic reserve, but deep striking, and they're going to be blowing up some repulsors, so hide him. I'm scared of your repulsor, in case you haven't noticed or realized. That's really my plan, is to do that. If I do that, I'm happy. I'm not looking at the objectives in this game, even though it's an objective game. I'm telling you that right now. I will win just by killing you off the battlefield. And then here, we have elites. That's 1 chosen unit. There's 3 combi meltas in the squad. Also, 3 because of points, because I'm 1,748 technically, in a rhino as well. And that is my list. So we'll see how it does. Not optimized for anything. This isn't a tournament strong list. It's just, hey, I got a bunch of Havocs. I want to use them. I want to field them. I got some obliterators too. I just want to field them all and try the non-traditional, because there's no troops, there's no nothing. I usually bring Cultists and Chaos Space Marines and Abaddon and Lord Discord. That's kind of my typical go-to for Black Legion. This is completely different for Black Legion. Let's see how it does.
And now taking a look at 1,750 points of my White Scars. It's actually technically 1,746. You know, I had to finagle a couple things. But yes, 1,750 points of White Scars. Taking a look first here at my battalion. We're going to start off with my Warlord, who will be not a Primaris, but a captain on bike. He's going to be armed. You guys have seen him a bunch. He does have a Storm Shield and Thunder Hammer. For his Warlord trait, he is going to be taking CHOGOREN Storm. So anytime he performs a heroic intervention or a charge, he gets D3 extra attacks. So potentially he can have 8 attacks with his Thunderhammer.
Ooh.
I'm also, for his Relic, he's going to have the Wrath of Heavens. This is my typical loadout that I like to take with my Rev Captain. He gets an extra +2 inches to his bike, so 16-inch move. And he gets to travel over all terrain, both friendly and foe miniatures, as if they're not there.
Really?
Yes. So he becomes Ghost Rider.
So he's a hover bike?
A jet bike, essentially. I'm also spending 2 command points to make him a Chapter Master.
Jeez.
So anything within 6 inches of him, including himself, he can re-roll everything. Going on to my Librarian, it's going to be a Primaris Librarian. I do know that I have one in Phobos armor. I just do like...
In what armor?
Phobos?
Okay.
Is that what it's...
You're a Phobos?
I might be. Did you know that is the god of fear in Greek? Phobos?
Oh. I always say Phobos, but...
Phobos? I like Phobos.
Okay.
I think it sounds better. But anyway, that's my conversion. I do like this model in particular.
Very painted. I love the way it's painted, by the way, I must say.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So his psychic powers are going to be, and it's not Ray of Lightning, it's going to be Storm Wreathed, which will mean that anytime I pick a unit and then Dave can't do Overwatch, I don't know if it's really going to come out all that much. But I think that's going to be a good choice, especially because there's going to be a lot of firepower that Dave is going to be bringing on me. And then the other one, I can't remember the name of it, but essentially they get an extra +2 to their charges and movement, and he's going to be more of utilitarian than actual damage output. Okay. And then my next HQ choice is going to be a little bit of a controversial model. The actual model itself is going to be a BLADEGUARD Primaris Captain, but she, in fluff reasons, it is a female Ebon Keshing. Now, she's not necessarily a Primaris or a Space Marine. She's just a CHOGOREN woman who has been augmented. Now, I know people could be freaking out, oh, there's no female Space Marines, you're ruining my immersion. But you know what? I do like the fact that there could be female CHOGORENs who have been augmented, or even female Space Marines. So leave comments down below what you think. I think she looks pretty cool, so...
Vito.
What?
Always doing controversial things, man.
You know what? I like my painted models and I like cool stuff.
Okay, that's cool.
Leave my hobby alone.
I don't want to. I want to be a part of your hobby.
You want to be a part of my
Yeah.
hobby? Well, I do appreciate
I
that,
want to
Dave.
participate with you.
Thank you
You're
very much. I'm also going to be spending 1 command point so she can have 1 extra relic, and that is going to be the Scimitar of the Great Khan. It replaces her master-crafted sword. So it's going to be the exact same stats, but anytime she rolls a 6 to wound, instead of doing 2 damage, it does 4 damage. And that's just to symbolize her big old spear.
Cool.
Troop choices are up next. We have just 3 basic intercessor squads.
You can't say just. They're so good. I only have just 3 awesome units.
They are pretty good, and you know the reason why they do have their double knives is because it's always time to knife with the White Scars. What? Yeah, White Scars. Okay. Did you know that White Scars, anytime they get into close combat, they laugh?
Who didn't know that?
That means you didn't know that. Going into elite choices, we have 3 BLADEGUARD veterans in the form of my Ebon Keshing.
Cool.
I've said it once before, for those who are wondering why they don't have their storm shields. Ebon Keshing, their bodies are the storm shields. They are atoning for their sins. That's why they are in black armor, so they take the brunt of the force. So that's kind of the narrative behind the Ebon Keshing and my BLADEGUARD veterans. And then for dedicated transports, my BLADEGUARD and majority of my characters will be going in a repulsor, and that is what you see, what you get on the repulsor. And then moving on to my Outrider detachment, it is going to be led by Khosrow Khan himself. He has been upgraded into Primaris. Actually haven't taken Kosoro Khan yet as Primaris. He has been painted in a different color scheme. I did paint this a long time ago as part of the studio project. That's why he kind of looks like anime right now. He has been painted with metallic colors, but I'm very excited to be fielding him.
So just so you know, from a distance, they all look the same. Except for these guys, they're a little darker. But like, I don't, white and red. Yeah.
Right.
It's all good.
Fair enough, fair enough.
And as a painter, it's probably blasphemy to your ears hearing that.
A little bit, a little bit.
But these, I can't tell from here, right? Like these ones, yes, of course, but these ones not.
Fair, that's fair,
Okay.
that's fair. Carrying on. We have 3 attack bikes. They are all armed the same with the same, thank you, Dave, with multi-meltas. And then we have 2 biker squads. They are all armed the same with chain swords, 2 plasmas, except we have 1 squad that is 6, and then 1 squad that is 7.
Oh, OCD, man.
I didn't have enough points, unfortunately, because I didn't want to... What?
You want them?
No, because then I'm over points.
Well, I'll be over points. I'll get them.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
You won't do that for my OCD.
No, I can't.
I'm trying to give you something here.
I do appreciate that, Dave, but I wanted to try some new characters and a couple new models. Okay. So,
right.
And with my Outrider detachment and taking all these different relics and chapter masters, I am at 6 command points.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And I'm at 9.
You're at 9.
Yeah.
And that's going to be 1,750 points of White Scars.
For today's battle, we're going to do Eternal War Incursion, Center Ground from the Big Rule Book. The primary objectives are Take and Hold, which is progressive at the end of each player's command phase. The player whose turn it is scores 5 victory points for each of the following. You get 5 victory points if you control 1 objective, 5 more if you control 2, and 5 more if you control more than your opponent, for a max of 15 per turn. The optional secondary objective that is part of Center Ground is either progressive or an action, depending on which one you choose. And for the progressive, it is each time a unit from your army successfully completes the following action, you score 3 victory points if you currently control one of the objective markers labeled A, or 5 victory points if you control both objective markers labeled A. For the action version of Center Ground secondary objective, 1 unit from your army can start to perform this action at the end of your movement phase if it is within range of an objective marker labeled A, and no enemy units, excluding aircraft of course, are within range of that objective marker. The action is completed at the end of your next command phase, so as long as the unit performing it is still within range of the same objective marker. For our secondary objectives, we revealed at the same time, and this is what I have chosen, Vito. I got Engage in all fronts, okay? I also have Slay the Warlord, which I've never taken yet.
Okay.
And this is from the big rulebook, by the way. This is different from the tournament package. So it is just a straight up 6 victory points if it kills you at the end of the game.
Pretty big.
And then I chose the mission, which is Center Ground Progressive. I chose the progressive version of it. So I get 3 victory points if I control 1 of the center objectives, and 5 victory points if I control both of the center objectives.
Oh, okay.
What secondaries do you have?
So I chose actually something very similar to you. I chose the mission secondary, which is actually the same one as you.
Yep.
I chose the secondary, actually the same one that you took.
Engage in all fronts.
Engage in all fronts.
Yep.
But then I took First Strike.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm hoping that I can kill something turn 1.
Okay.
So we'll see.
I'll try to deny you that.
Yeah, I think that's a very White Scar thing
yeah.
to do.
It's good. It's a good one to choose.
Try to build my list very narratively and also try to act narratively. Doesn't always work, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll for attacker defender. I'll be the defender.
Sure.
Yeah. You're saying sure like you're giving it to me. You don't have no choice
I
here.
did give it to you. You rolled a 1.
I think the dice gods. The dice gods. Yeah, what are you going to say? Yeah, trip over. I trip, and then you just pick me up as a good friend.
I did.
Time to declare reserves and transports. In reserve, I will have 1, 2, 3, 4 units deep striking, all the ones that are in deep strike capability. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 units, these ones back there, are in the rhinos. Pretty simple.
For me, nothing is going into deep strike, but I am going to have my BLADEGUARD veterans, the captain, the librarian, and Kosoro going into the repulsor.
And here is the deployment. Very cool looking. By the way, I really love the White Scars. I have to say it once again, Vito. Fantastic paint job.
Oh, thank you.
And I like how they pop on this table. You can really see the paint job on this table. So I guess the most important thing for me is to know where that repulsor is. I'm scared of it. I'm not going to lie.
It's a repulsor, right?
Yes,
I mean,
exactly. Yeah.
even if it was empty, it's still scary.
The one thing that I am curious about is your bikes are far back.
I learned my lesson.
About...
Oh, from my previous game. Well, I mean, I haven't learned it just yet because they haven't moved. But the reason why, are you wondering why they're a little bit back?
Yes, indeed.
So, just in case you get first turn, and you decide to have all of your Havocs, not Havocs, they're Havocs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so they come on out, and then you decide to shoot with them, at least they're kind of protected.
How?
You can't shoot through them, right? Because of the terrain? You can't see them?
That's if it's obscuring terrain, which it's not.
Ah.
They're obstacles. If I can't draw a line of sight to them at all, then yes, they're protected, of course.
Fair.
Oh yeah, by the way, just so you guys know, we are counting these pieces of terrain as obstacles, and some are exposed position, such as that. Craters, of course, are craters, -2 to your movement and so forth. And if you're infantry in it, you get light cover. And then these are barricades.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so. But okay, all right, I see that. I can see that.
Yeah, and then you know your range on the guns as well. That's kind of going to help as well.
Yeah.
But even if I don't, like I don't need to be so close to you because I have movement.
Yeah, I guess that's true too, right? You have the advantage of movement. If I go first, I'm going to move up to go on the objective, and then you're going to move out to me. Whereas if you go first, you have the movement, you can actually reach me. So it really doesn't matter. You don't have to be so close.
Yeah, I can advance, I can charge, I can use Born in the Saddle, where even if I do advance, I go 20 inches, I can still shoot.
Born in the saddle.
Right? So I mean, like I have movement, so movement is my game. And since all the objectives are in the middle, I need to be very careful about how I maneuver on the board.
Yes, you do. And so just to show my deployment, which is very straightforward, I deployed right on the line. The thing to note here is that my Chosen are in that Rhino. I finished my deployment way before Vito, because we alternated, and then Vito just finished the rest of his army. I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad that your repulsor's there.
Okay.
Because of, Rhino, Chosen, and Meltas. So I'm okay with this. That being said, I think Havocs can do work other places.
Oh, totally.
Let's roll to see who's actually gonna go first.
Oh boy.
Okay, do you want first turn?
I don't know what I want yet.
You don't? Yeah, okay, I guess the dice will tell you. 4, 3.
3.
I think it's advantageous for me to get first turn.
Okay.
Not that I have a choice in the matter. I won the roll-off, right? But I accept this fate.
Fair enough.
For my movement phase, I've pre-measured this. For this Rhino to move forward and advance, I need a 4 to be within range of this center objective, which I want at the end of my turn because it's progressive, and I'll get 3 victory points at least if I hold it. This one on the other side, I'm super close to the center objective. I'll be on it no matter what. So this is the one that actually matters. This will be the difference between 3 or 5 points, victory points. So here we go, rolling for the advance on this Rhino right there. And I get a 5, great, I'm within range. And just so we all know, I'm gonna be popping smoke with this. In case I forget to mention it later. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to be shooting with it. So pop and smoke with this Rhino. This Rhino back here filled with the Chosen. I'm on that crater, therefore -2 to my movement, so I'm going to move forward 10 inches. Pre-measure that to that dice. That's 10. I measure to the hole, not the spikes. The question is, do I want to advance it? I don't know if I do. Combi Bolter isn't going to do much. I might as well advance it up because I want to advance it up. 3, okay, acceptable. Popped him forward a little bit. Now over to the other side with the other Rhinos. Coming over to this side now. Let's see, this Rhino, I'll move him forward 12 because that puts me on this objective in the center, which is where I want to be. And for the second take, moving forward, boom. Both on the objective, excellent. I'll just pop smoke with every single Rhino. Yep, I might as well. Because I'm out in the middle of openness, and you are going to shoot at me, inevitably, so I'll do it now. It's actually going to be the end of my turn, because I can't shoot and I can't do anything else. So counting up victory points, I do hold the 2 in the middle, therefore I get my progressive for a total of 5 victory points. So after rereading the secondary objective, I realized that it actually works a little differently. Instead of scoring it now, I actually score it at the end of my command phase. And I sacrifice doing anything in my turn other than the action itself, which I perform at the end of the movement phase, which means that these Rhinos are trying to hold these objectives. So
I mean, they're still rhinos.
they are still rhinos.
Like, you still gotta get them open. and
You
stuff,
gotta
so.
get them open, yeah. So if you come up and interrupt this, then I don't get it. But the thing is, you chose the same thing, so we're battling over these secondaries. In the middle.
Late game.
I suppose,
Kind of.
yeah. Whatever's alive. This being the case, I don't score any victory points at the end of my turn. Now it goes on to White Scars.
Starting onto my left flank, this attack bike is going to go 2 inches out, and then this is going to go 12 inches, getting into that nice Melta range.
I see what you did.
And then this one's going to just come out and do the exact same
Same thing.
Yeah. So this attack bike is going to end up over here. I should mention that in my command phase, nothing special happens except I get a command point. Going to advance those intercessors. 5, that is a pretty schnazzy. That's very nice. Very nice, very nice. Bam! Ending up right over there. For this bike squad, I think we are going to come out and say hello. I know the obliterators could come out. However...
Forever.
So for 14 inches, I kind of pre-measure this off camera. We are going to end up right over here. So I'm just going to throw my bikes right out to here. As we swing across this way.
Getting excited.
Swinging on to Dave's side, this attack bike doesn't need to move very far to get into Melta range. So, but the objective is over there. So with our 14-inch movement, what we are going to do, we'll just go right to here, snag that objective, bam, right there. The repulsor will go right to here, ignoring the terrain because it does fly. I'm going to go ahead and advance these intercessors. 3, that should be good enough. Yes, right, Rooney, it is. Oh, you know what? I'm going to go around because I don't want to get bogged down by that crater. Unit of bikes, they are going to swing on over.
That looked kind of cool. It looks like it was like...
We're not going to go over the terrain just yet. We're just preparing.
Preparing for what? To be shot?
Sure. That's a little harsh, Dave, but okay.
Truth.
And then my chapter master with his Wrath of Heaven's bike, he's going to move over his own friends and end up right over here. You know what?
Cool.
You know what? You know what?
He's good. He's all good.
He's going to do a cool wheelie. 360 for fun. Look at that. Nice. Coming actually back to this squad, I'm going to spend 1 command point for Born in the Saddle, which allows them to advance and shoot. So with their turbo boost, they can go 6 inches instead of me allowing them to roll. So I'm just going to go like this.
Why don't you get closer?
Because I don't want to go too close. I'm pretty happy. And I'm still within kind of... Actually, you know what? They'll go a little closer like this with their plasma guns. Actually, do I want to get super close? You know what? We'll go like this.
Sure.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 command points for skilled riders, and if I've advanced, I get them a 3+ invulnerable save.
Okay.
So now that they've advanced and done all that kind of jazz, they have a 3+ invul, which will protect them a little bit for whatever comes their way. And that is going to be their final positioning after they flew across the board 1 billion inches. I have no psychic phase because everyone's in the big box. So we're just going to go into shooting phase. We'll start with this attack bike, who will be firing everything it has into... Well, I guess we'll go into this one because we are within...
Rhino number 1? Okay.
Rhino number 1. You did pop smoke, so it's -1 to hit. Starting with the multi-melt, let's start with dessert. Hitting on a 4. Figures, okay. Get that 1 out of the way.
Yep.
And then the bolters on 3s.
4s.
4s,
Yeah.
right. Well, we'll take that. Yep. 5s to wound.
1.
Oh, we got 1.
And save. Ooh.
Oh. So Dave and I were actually just talking off camera. I'm already at 4 command points. Starting with 12. Or had 12. So over here. Starting with the bolters this time on 4s. Got 2, okay. And 5s. Nothing. And then the multi-melta on a 4. Great, you guys suck. With the bikers who were born in the saddle, I can still advance and shoot everything as normal, but I am -1, which is a little poo-poo. Poo-poo. We'll fire everything that we have into
The wounded rhino.
Into the wounded rhino. I'm not going to be overcharging my plasma because I don't want to kill myself and blow my head off. So let's just start with the bolters.
The bolter.
B is for hitting on 4s. That actually doesn't look that bad.
That's a lot of 3s.
Shut up. 5s to wound.
4. Regular save here, 3 up. Oh, 1 goes through.
The rapid fire plasma guns, not super overcharging. Looking for 4s to hit. Okay, that's not too shabs.
That's good. Yeah. And you didn't supercharge, so it's 5s.
Yeah.
No,
4s.
it's 4s. Yeah,
4s.
4s.
Okay, I'll take that very good. Take that.
6 up save for me. Oh, I'll go through. So I'm down to 5. So here's the thing about that. I would have been down to 2. But you look, and you got like all hits, I think, or not ones, all not ones.
Yeah.
Did you
Well, there was a 2 in there. I
Was
think.
there? Okay, so 1 would have died. So there you go.
Yeah. We're gonna have to swing on to this side where this attack bike, everything into that right now. Bolter fire.
2.
Just 2.
And
5s.
nothing.
Multi-melta. That's the worst. Give me some ATVs. My Warlord, why not? He'll fire into the same target.
Okay.
Looking for 3s to hit. That's everything. And looking for 5s. Yeah, look at him go.
3 up save. 1 goes through.
The repulsor is going to be firing everything that it has into the rhino.
If you don't kill me, then that would be unfortunate.
It would be. It would be.
Yeah.
But I do get, starting with what I hate most, las cannons, hitting on 4s because you popped smoke, correct? I do get to reroll though. Okay. Because the Chapter Master is nearby. Okay. 3s to wound. I hate las cannons!
Thank you for filtering yourself.
You know what?
What?
I'm gonna spend a command point.
Are you?
To reroll one of those.
Are you re-rolling the 1 or the 2?
I don't know. I threw them on the floor. I think it's one of these. I'm rolling another die.
Okay.
It's gonna bring me down to 3 stupid command points.
It's gonna be a 1 or a 2.
I hate las cannons! Okay, now that that's out of my system, we can do all the heavy lifting now with both the heavy onslaught and regular Gatling guns.
Okay.
So it's going to be 18 shots, hitting on 4s, but I do get to reroll because Chapter Master.
Good thing too.
Shut up, Dave. And the reroll. Oh, that's even what the heck?
Wow. That's not
good. 5s to wound.
1. Are you gonna chuck all the dice?
Shut up.
-2 because of Devastator Doctrine. And it goes through for 1.
Storm bolters, we are within rapid fire range, so it's going to be 8 shots in total. On 4s, re-rolling. Okay,
It's perfectly average there.
not bad. And then 5s to wound. 3.
3 up save. 1 of these will go through. Meaning 1 will actually succeed.
Right.
Because, in order to kill Land Raiders, which is basically what these are right now, not rhinos.
Shot Dave. The 2 Crackstorm grenade launchers hitting on 4s, re-rolling. Okay, these are strength 6, so looking for 4s to wound.
5s to them.
Oh, 5s to wound, sorry.
1 wound.
Just 1.
-1. Looking for a 4 up.
It does D3 damage.
Does it? Well, maybe I should command point reroll this.
If you want to waste a command point.
I don't think it's a waste. I think it's good having this guy alive. Why not? I'll spend a command point reroll this.
Okay.
Save.
Nice. Stupid repulsor. And last but not least is going to be the Frag Storm, which is a Salty 6 for 3. Okay. Fours, re-rolling. Okay.
You got your rerolls.
Okay. 1.
Regular? Made it.
Okay, last ditch effort. My bikes are going to show what the repulsor cannot do. We're going to fire everything that we have into the Rhino. We are going to supercharge.
Okay, because of chapter.
Or overcharge, because of the Chapter Master. And we did some quick measuring. I am exactly within 12, so I can get rapid firing plasma guns. So let's do that. Starting with the plasma gun first. Hitting on. One plasma gun cannot see because of the big old repulsor is in the way. So looking for fours. Rerolling. Chapter Master. Come on, buddy.
Reroll.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I like it very much. Thank you.
3 to
and 3 to wound. Very nice.
6 up save. Now, wouldn't it be funny if I rolled double 6?
Don't you dare. Okay. 4 damage.
All right, so he's down to 2.
Yeah. Okay, and now for the Holy Emperor's Bolter Fire. Looking for 4s. But I do re-roll everything.
Good thing,
which is nice.
you really need this.
Yeah. As Dave said, for first strike.
Yeah. That's a good reroll.
All right, thank you, Chapter Master. And this is why I always take the Chapter Master, because I can't roll dice. And looking for 5s to wound.
Oh, Vito.
I know.
Looks like 5.
Yep, 5 wounds.
So you need to do 2.
Yeah.
Okay. I've already spent my reroll, so 1 will fail, just to spite you. Zinch called it. Yeah. I'm starting to feel bad. I actually want you to get this because of how much the dice have failed.
It's a good thing I've got like a squad of intercessors that haven't moved.
They will do it.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, last ditch attempt for those intercessors. Let's see if we can take it out. Hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything for the Chapter Master. Come on, Chogan.
Oh.
Wounding on 5s. Okay.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
Should I dramatic effect this 1 at a time?
Don't you dare.
Okay, here we go. 3 up save. Oh, Vito! Oh, Vito! Oh, man. Oh.
That's the worst.
Wow.
That's the worst. So that was a little unfortunate. These intercessors now, they're going to have to stab this stupid rhino to death. So I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge with these intercessors against the rhino.
I will not overwatch.
You sure?
Yep.
You want to?
No.
Okay.
They will do nothing.
I tried. Let's see if we get it. Looking for a 6.
7?
So I'll take it.
Yeah.
Ah!
What was that?
That was the charge. Because it wasn't a big charge. So just
What race was charging?
coming to these bikes, they are also going to declare a charge against that right now.
Just the 1?
Just 1.
Okay. No overwatch.
Okay. Oh, nice. Getting a 9. Bam! Ending up just like Stowe. I still had to take the -2 from the crater, but that is a-okay. Just going to do a little bit of a pile in. But I still want this guy to be right over here so he benefits from the 6 inches of the Chapter Master. 16 attacks with the intercessors hitting on 3s. Rerolling everything. They all hit but 1. Pretty schnaz. And then looking for 5s to wound.
There you go. That's a lot. Gee.
See, White Scars, better in close combat.
Absolutely. 3 up save. I just have to mention, Vito, if I do fail 1, I am going to command point reroll. I have to. So here we go. Oh, that failed a lot. Jeez. Look at that. Failed 6 of them.
Whew. You want to spend command point reroll? You said you would.
2 if I failed 1.
Right.
Yeah, and I failed
Oh, you
6.
did? Oh, fair.
Yeah. I didn't say at least 1. I said 1.
True, you did.
Do I explode, which I kind of wish I do.
Don't.
This is my emergency disembarkation. I'm going to roll my dice to see if I remove any. On any ones I do. I don't know why I have 4 dice. I will just roll another one. Okay, 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Oh!
I think I'm gonna save some command points.
Oh, that's really bad. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's horrible. Ouch. Well, you know what? It makes up for the bad shooting that you had.
Fair.
That's fair, right? Because, heck, I'm happy that any are alive right now.
Right? Ow.
So I'm taking away the champion because he doesn't have a Reaper chain cannon. And those 2. That brings my leadership down to 5. Because Black Legion is +1 leadership. So 9 to 6. If the champion's alive, now it's down to 5 because I took away the champion. And then the Rhino itself.
And then just gonna go ahead and pile in the spikes. This guy will come in here, bang, and then we're happy like that. Because we don't want to pile in. You know what? We're happy there. So in total, we have 19 attacks. It's 1 attack each, plus charge, plus chainsword. So here we go.
No rerolls.
Thank you. I wish. It's not too shabby. There's a lot of 1s and 2s in there. Looking for 5s to wound. Oh.
2.
3.
Okay. 3 up save. 1 more, down to 4 wounds. Very good. D3 attacks back. Oh, look at that one. Hitting on a 6. Oh, look at that. Wounding on not that. Okay. End of the phase. Not going to consolidate the bikes. Therefore, morale phase. Going to roll for my Havocs. On a 6, one of them runs. And then I get to roll for the other guy. Otherwise, I'm good. Wow. Do I spend a command point to re-roll that?
Oh, wow.
To keep my 1 guy alive, the 8 shots. Yeah. Yeah, he's worth a command point.
All right, let's see the mark of Dave.
Yeah, here we go.
No.
He's good.
Okay.
So I just double checked that core stratagem, the re-roll, and morale is not in there.
Oof.
Yeah, I thought it was from previous edition, right? But
right,
now
yeah.
it's not. So that 6 still comes into play. So I lose a guy.
Okay.
I only
wow.
have 1 left, and I got to roll for the second one.
1 or 2.
Okay, he's good.
He's still alive.
I have 1 guy. Wow. You kill 4 guys
Yeah.
by destroying my tank. I mean, how often does that
You know what? That squad of intercessors totally made up for the 380 point box.
End of this round now. Vito, you don't quite get engaged in all fronts because you have to be wholly within a table quarter in order to do so. And you're not with your units, which is fine. I mean, I didn't get that either. However, you did get first strike, which is counted at the end of the battle, but still we know that you got it. And not only did you get it by destroying my Rhino, but you killed more units than I did, so you get an additional 3 points, for a total of 8 points for that secondary.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, to my 0, so you're up 8 points right now. Beginning of Black Legion, turn 2, gaining a command point plus 10 victory points for holding 2 objectives. I hold that for the primary, and I hold this one as well for the primary. There's 1 bike within range, and there's 2 of my Rhinos that are on it, so I win by model count there. So it's 10 to 8 currently. End of the command phase now. I don't get victory points for the secondary objective of holding this objective in the middle there because you're now contesting it. So the Rhino doing all that work last round, it's all for nothing. But that's okay, because it's kind of preventing you from doing the same thing. Over on this side, disembarking my Chosen, with the Meltas within 6 inches of your repulsor, and the Champion Chosen within range of holding that objective back there. Gonna roll for this Rhino. Rhino repair on a 6 up, I regain a wound. Would you look at that? How often does that work? Like never? We have the Havoc disembarking from this Rhino. This Rhino will now move back 6 inches. And I'll be, just gonna move the tape measure there for a sec. Wholly within this table quarter for the purposes of engaging all fronts. And for the purposes as well, these Havocs are in this table corner. And I'm within range of the objective with all 3 of these units. Disembark this unit of Havocs from this Rhino. I'm just gonna leave that Rhino right there because he's right in the way and I'm able to see your bikers no problem. So that's all I care about right now. The Rhino that was housing the Chosen is gonna move back here, be within 3 of that objective. And the movement phase, I have deep struck my Obliterators and my Chaos Lords in Terminator armor. So one of my Chaos Lords is right there. This is my Warlord. He is within 6 of this squad of Havocs. He's also within 6 of that squad. More than 9 away from you. Not in range of the objective. Not that that matters right now. Over here on this side, we have both of the Obliterator squads, both within range of my Chaos Lord and the rerolls. And they're over here on this end. They're both within range, both squads are within range of shooting that repulsor, also within range of shooting a lot of other things. Everything is Marcus Slanesh. I don't know if I mentioned that on camera before, but now I am. I mentioned it to Vito, so just letting you guys know. And so we're going to go on with the phase, the shooting, the non-psychic. I don't have any psychic, so. I'm going to start with this unit of Obliterators right here. I'm going to spend a command point on Veterans of the Long War. Targeting their shots on the repulsor. And let's see what my strength is. 6 plus D3. Oh, only 7. I can't re-roll that according to the command re-roll. So it's strength 7. Good thing I have veterans because I'm wounding you on 4s instead of 5s. So AP is -3. Okay, that helps. And damage is 1. Oh man, not that great. Hitting on 3s, or re-rolling 1s because my Lord's nearby. Okay, I got 4 1s in there. Let's see what I get on the re-roll. Okay. 4 is the wound because of veterans. 4 wounds.
Whew, AP 3, 6 up save.
3 go through.
3 go through.
Let's go over here now. We have these 3 chosen with their combi meltas. I'll shoot them at your repulsor. Why not? Hitting on 3s. All hits. Excellent. And wounding on 4s because your toughness 8. 1 wound. I really got to kill this repulsor. I think I'm going to re-roll one of those wounds. I need a 4. Here we go. Always happens.
Yep.
Okay, I'm close enough to get 2d6 and pick the highest. 3.
Down to 10.
Champion is going to throw a crack grenade into you. Hit. Wound.
4 up? Oh no.
D3. 2. Wow.
Wow, look at him go, eh?
Look at the crack go. And rapid firing the bolter. 2 hits. 1 wound.
3 up. Maybe.
And you're good. Guess this is the insurance policy unit. Even though it feels like it's dangerous. But this Obliterator squad is going to shoot at the repulsor. Strength. I'm looking for a 5 or 6 here. Okay, strength 8. AP, -2, damage 2. Okay, that's acceptable. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s because of the Lord. That's a good hit roll. Wow. All right. And 4 is to wound. -2, 5 up save.
Oh.
There it is. 2 damage apiece.
Yeah.
Do you explode? Of course you do.
Jeez.
Wow. That gets a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, Vito.
This is back. Oh, now I roll a 6, right? Of course.
So we checked the measurement. All of Vito's units are within 6, and my chosen unit is within 6.
All right, well.
And we can't re-roll this because we checked the stratagem.
Intercessors. 1 mortal wound. Bikes. 2, so I'll just lose a biker.
A bike, yep.
My Warlord. He takes 2.
Jeez.
Intercessors. 3, naturally. And then the attack bike. 1.
So that was a total of 9 wounds that you inflicted on yourself, which is nuts.
Yep.
Yep.
And then everything inside, which is a bunch of characters and my BLADEGUARD veterans. Thankfully, I don't have to roll for everyone individually. Please don't show 1s. All right, so just 1 thing dies, and it's my choice. Bam.
And disembarked. So with that BLADEGUARD veteran dead, that explosion caused 12 wounds.
Ooh, that was quite painful.
Yeah, I think that made up for the fact that the first round of shooting, or the first volley of shooting from those oblits, wasn't that good. It's kind of like 4 of my Havocs dying, even though...
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Repulsor, my repulsor did nothing. Nothing. But mind you, then your Havoc squad did nothing though. But you have a ton more firepower now.
I do have more. That is true.
Yeah.
Over on this side now, we have these Havocs right there, firing on your bikers, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because of the Chaos Lord nearby. Rerolling.
Ooh.
Wounding on 4s. 17 wounds.
Because I used the Skilled Rider stratagem in the previous turn, and I advanced, that squad does have a 3-up invulnerable save.
2 will die, that's my guess.
Oh,
more than 2.
Come on, Dave. That's 1 dead bike, 2 dead bikes, 3 dead bikes, Dave, and 1 will take a wound. Why'd you have to open your mouth?
Okay.
1, 2, oh dear. I don't want the surgeon to die. What am I doing? No, it's not the surgeon. Where's the surgeon? He's got there he is. Ah! I'll take the plasma. Why not?
What?
I don't want to take one in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it on this guy.
Rapid firing the bolt gun on the champion now, onto the bikes. That's 1 hit, and 5's nothing. And for the rhinos, I'll shoot the bike squad. This is with the one that's wounded, therefore hitting on 4s, but rerolling 1s because of the Lord nearby. And now for the other rhino, same thing at the bikes. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, 2 hits and wounding on 5s. 1 wound. This could kill the bike. 3 up?
Any AP?
Nope.
Nope, just 3 up, regardless.
Oh, you're good. Combi Bolter on my Chaos Lord over here. I'm going to spend a command point on Demon Shell. What that does is I get 1 shot. On the roll of a 2+, I cause D3 mortal wounds to a unit that I shoot at. But if I roll a 1, then I cause D3 mortal wounds on myself. And I can't re-roll it. I'm going to do that. On to your bikers. Okay, so that's a hit. D3 mortal wounds now. 2. Kills a bike, and another bike is wounded.
Boom, and then we'll put it on this guy.
Plasma. This squad of Havocs, you're going to focus on your intercessors. I was thinking about this over here, your attack bikes, but it's 2 separate units. So I think it'd be over. I guess I could take out 1 unit, but it just feels like I have a lot of shots that'd be wasted. Plus we saw what their Meltas did, so. Let's do the intercessors. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for the Lord nearby. Excellent. Was that, oh, I didn't reroll that. Wounding on 3s because of strength 5.
4 up?
1, 2, 3.5.
So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 3 will die and 1 will take a wound. Bam, bam, and then that guy will take a wound.
There's 1 Reaper chain cannon over here. I'll target your intercessors, might as well. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. It's 5 wounds.
4s. 1 will take a wound. Actually, 1 will die.
He was already wounded though, right?
Yeah.
Combi Bolter, out of range rapid firing, but I'll shoot 2 at the intercessors. 1 hit and nothing. This Chaos Lord right here has a Combi Bolter. So I will fire at your bikes. Nah, fire at intercessors. They're already wounded. Rerolling 1s because I'm a Lord. 3 hits and wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. Regular save.
Regular save. Ooh.
And 1 dies because it was wounded once. So I'm left with a choice here because I'm going to spend 2 command points on Endless Cacophony to shoot again with a unit. The question is, which unit do I do it with? Do I do it with my Obliterators, who I've already veteransed? Or do I do it with my Havoc Squad over here? The intent over here would be to shoot at your Bikers, because they're veterans, I'd be wounding them on 2s, rerolling 1s to hit. So there's a good chance I can take them out, especially if I roll at least 2 on the damage, right? Over here, if I were to shoot the Havocs again, I would target your intercessors because that's your second objective that you are holding, and you would get an additional 5 points for that. So that might just answer the question right there. But that's definitely overkill. 32 shots on the 2 guys, so I'd want to split fire it between the intercessors and your other bike squad. Only 3 wounds left there, only 3 wounds left there. There's a good chance that I'll take them out. But it just feels so much more satisfying to kill this. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's a full unit of bikes. They don't have an invuln save. You know, like now's the time to shoot them, I think. Because otherwise you're gonna give them an invuln save next time. It's gonna be harder. So I think that answers my question. Even though it's gonna cost me 5 victory points, because you're gonna get that. Rolling a dice here. So first off, 2 command points for Endless Cacophony. Rolling a dice to determine strength. So strength 7, not that it matter because I'm wounding you on 2s anyway. AP, -1, okay, and damage, 3. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s for my lord. So I got a bunch of 1s there. That definitely helped. And wounding on 2s. 13 wounds, 4 up.
Or else they're dead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh, so only 1 is left alive.
Wow.
You know what? Because he's got a really cool sword, we'll just leave the sergeant alive.
On to morale, starting with this biker squad.
On a 4+.
They're good.
Oh, he's good. Thank goodness. These bikes on a 5. Nope, they're good as well. 6 for these intercessors. Nope, they're good as well.
End of my turn, I get 3 victory points for engage on all fronts because I am in all 4 table corners.
That was a big round.
That was huge. Yeah, that was a lot.
I'm bleeding bad.
Lots of death.
Yeah.
So this is the dead pile. Okay, very good. Now it's time for me to have the same amount. I think so. You are Space Marines. I think so. Your command phase, you gain a command point, bringing you back up to 4, and you get 10 victory points for holding 2 objectives. 1 there and 1 over there, which is right in the middle.
All right. My Warlord, because he can go through all models and terrain, I'm going to advance him as well. Oh, he can go, yeah, that's why I'm measuring 22. So he's going to go all the way to right here. I'm going to have to start sacrificing some units for Chogoris here. So with this bike, advancing him, and he's going to go right to here, making sure that we're an inch away. And with these intercessors, we are also going to advance them 4 inches. So they're going to go 10. And my reasoning is because this attack bike is going to move somewhere around here and continue to hold this objective. Meanwhile, this screen is going to hold back this unit of obliterators. Now, I cannot whatsoever deal with them, but my goal is to, with as limited models as I have, continue to rack up points while Dave obliterates what I have. But I need to hold them back because with their limited range of 24 inches, I can slowly move the rest of my army kind of this way, mop up what's here, and just slowly get objectives and points. So that is my idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but that's the idea. The attack bike will go 3 inches. The disc is actually a little bit bigger because it's supposed to be on 40 mils. Is that right, Dave?
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go about here, and we want to make sure that we are 6 inches away from the center, which is about right here.
So what you're saying is you're using that as your action? That attack bike you're using?
The attack bike will be the action.
For the secondary?
For the secondary.
Okay.
Yeah. Intercessors, they're going to go 6 inches to here. Try to help up their warlord as much as possible. He's got to take the wound with him. I think it goes on this guy. The BLADEGUARD veterans will advance. That is good enough for them. My Primaris captain, she will advance wherever she wants to go. So she'll go, I suppose, right to there. My librarian, he will advance 5 to right here. And then Kasoro-Khan, he will advance as well. 5. He will go this way to right here. On this flank, I think we're just going to get as close to you as possible, staying an inch away. Oh, there's also this guy too. Yeah, actually, you know what? We'll go into the terrain. We got lots of movement. Even on the charge, it really doesn't matter. And then these 2 bikes getting ready for the charge.
Intercessors staying where they are?
The intercessors, because I don't think I need to do anything with this objective to the best of my recollection.
Just continue to hold it.
Just continue to hold it. So I think what we're going to do is we'll move up 3, and we'll still be within rapid fire range.
Yeah.
So yeah, just pump some shots. Going to the psychic phase now, we're going to start with my Primaris Librarian. He is going to cast Storm Wreathed on... Yeah, he's going to cast Storm Wreathed on the Warlord. It does go off on a 6. And we successfully get that with a 8. So whenever he makes a charge, any unit cannot do Overwatch on him.
Got it. That's a big deal.
Yep. And then his next power is going to be Smite. It's going to be on the Chosen if it goes off. It does go off just barely on a 5 for D3 mortal wounds, for a total of just 1 mortal wound.
Dude with... Oh, I gotta still be holding that.
You'll be holding it with him, though.
That's true, but you're gonna kill him. You know what? You're gonna kill me anyway, so I will kill my champion.
Starting the shooting phase, we'll start with the attack bikes. You know what? Oh, this is a good question. You know, everything is going to go into your Havocs. They're pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to combine both just for speed, starting with the bolters on 3s. Okay. And then looking for your toughness 5, right?
Yeah.
So looking for 5s to wound. Oh, and I'm going into tactical doctrine.
All right.
So just 1.
3 up to a 4 up. Good.
Multi-meltas! And looking for 2s to wound.
3s to
3
wound.
to wound, sorry. 1.
So that's 1. And 1 dice?
Yeah.
Goodbye, champion.
The bikers going into the Havocs. We are not going to supercharge or overcharge the plasmas because it's not worth it. Starting with the bolters. Oh my goodness gracious. These dice are starting to betray me again. Okay, that is a lot better.
3 wins.
3 at -1.
And... you know what? I'll command point reroll.
Okay, I can't see it.
I got 1 fail.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, still fail.
Nice.
Always. Always. So...
And then the rapid firing plasma. Oh, nice.
And that would be... Oh, you are -4.
-4 for, yeah.
So death. Death.
And then the 2 intercessors over here into the exact same squad. Hitting on 3s and looking for 5s. Just 1 at AP3. Stop that, Dave.
Because of the tactical doctrine, that becomes AP2, therefore he's dead because I rolled a 4.
The 3 intercessors, they are within rapid fire range, and we're going to be firing into those Havocs. So looking for 3s. Take away them, and then looking for 5s.
Nothing.
Next, we're going to go into the charge phase because nothing else can shoot because I advanced. So starting with my Warlord, he will charge into the Havocs. The Havocs cannot charge him because there's a big thunderstorm and lightning all around him.
So you're not going to charge my Warlord?
I am not, no. I could spend some command points to make him roll 3d6 and choose the highest.
But you don't want to?
I don't want to.
You want to kill my Havocs?
I think they... So even though it is the White Scar thing to, strike for the heart, I actually think that's what the stratagem is called.
So you're not going to... You're going against the lore?
I am, and I'm going against my own play style. But I need to think about what is the most deadly. So I am going to go after him, or the Havocs.
Okay.
Yeah. So charged. Oh, look, a 3. I'm in. Dang.
You're lucky. That was a bad roll.
Thanks, Dave. We're going to swing on over to this side where this attack bike will charge into the Havoc.
Okay, go ahead. No Overwatch.
No Overwatch?
Yeah.
He's in. Bang. This attack bike will do the same.
Okay.
He's in. And then these bikes will also charge into them. 7?
Yeah, you're in. Oh, wait. You're in that... ditto?
Oh, it's -2.
So 5.
5 inches. That looks like it's a failed charge.
No, you're in.
Yeah, because I was within an inch, so boom, that still counts. Bang. And he comes in within the rear there. Bang. Coming on over to this flank, the BLADEGUARD veterans, they are going to charge both the
Chosen and the Havocs?
Chosen and the Havocs.
Okay. And then I will Overwatch with my Chosen.
Okay.
Let's, I've combi Melta, so let's do the Melta portions first. Hitting on 6s. It's 2 6s. Okay. And wounding on 2s.
1.
I'll reroll 1. That's 2 wounds.
Okay. 4 invulnerable saves. Get invested!
Crack grenade. Nope. 6 bolter shots. 1. And nope. Wow. Out of all the times where Overwatch actually works,
Right.
you happen to roll 2 6s to save. Yeah. They both could have died there.
I was a little terrified.
Yeah.
And the charge. That sounded a bit like a pirate.
Zinchmat.
But they are in. Bang. Primaris Captain is going to charge the Chosen. She is in. And then also Kasoro. He's just going to charge the
Chosen.
Also in. And then, so he's going to go around. Bam. I'm going to start with my Warlord first. He gets an extra D3 attacks for CHOGOREN Storm because he charged.
You'll get 1.
So he gets an extra 2 with his
2.
Thunderhammer.
You'll get 2.
Nice.
Did you get 8 in total? Core wants it.
I think he has 7 attacks with his Thunderhammer, if I did my math right. So we're going to be hitting on 3s with the Thunderhammer, not needing to reroll everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Strength 8?
Yes.
3 discipline.
Whoa! Okay.
Okay. 4 wounds.
Yeah. I'm going to spend a command point, reroll one of these, because I don't think I've spent a command point this turn at all. There we go. I was a little nervous. 5.
All right, 6 is to save. Okay.
All right.
Looks like 1 guy is left. On second thought, I'm going to leave my champion this time. Because I'm in combat anyway.
Fair. We're going to come to this fight where we're going to scoot on over.
Scott!
And fight you with my chainswords. Vroom, vroom. Hitting on 3s. Okay, not too bad. But you are toughness 5, right? By a wound. 1.
And here we go. Saved.
Okay. And then both attack bikes hitting on 3s. Oh, come on. It's like 1 attack bike wasn't even there. Whoops. 5s to wound! 1. That's a weird way to hold it. Oh.
Save, save, save.
And then we come back to this side. We're going to start with Kasoro Khan because he is the OG. Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s, either from himself or the girl. Okay, I will take that. He's also going to be at strength 4. Wow, good job, buddy. Oh, +2 strength. Nice. Strength 6. Look at him go. Moonfang. Nice. Okay. I also get +1 to wound. So
Doesn't help the 1.
right. Well, you know what, Dave? Thanks.
Are you going to reroll it? Command point?
No.
No.
Not a monster.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
-3, so I'm a 6 up save.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So 3 die.
Yeah. D3 damage.
1, 2, 3.
piling in with my BLADEGUARD Primaris Captain. She's going to attack him, and then they will kill him. She has 6 attacks base, hitting on 2 or 5 attacks, but 2 because charged. 1 plus charge. Rerolling 1s. Okay, you suck. We are going to be at strength 5 by adding +1 because of Corsoro. Okay, very nice.
3 wounds. Actually, wounding on 2 is because you're +1 strength, right?
Yeah, and this is going to be at, so -3 AP, and these 6s because of her great scimitar, the scimitar of the Great Khan. Anytime I roll 6s, they do 4 damage, but you only have one wound.
Okay,
So it doesn't really matter.
Let's see if it matters. 6 up save.
Yeah! She stabs you, and she gives you the scimitar of the Great Khan right in the back. Yeah.
Death.
And then BLADEGUARD veterans into him. All these attacks hitting on 3s.
No 1s.
Jeez, okay, well, all right.
It's okay. You got a lot of hits.
Yeah.
You're all good.
Looking for 2s to wound.
Because you're
of
+1 to
+1
wound.
of Khan.
And you're like strength 6 or something?
They're strength 5 +1. Yeah, they're okay, so the weapon gives them +1 strength.
Okay.
Right.
And the base strength is?
4.
Therefore, you're strength 5. You're wounding on 4, and you're +1 to wound because of your character in your
Therefore,
body. Therefore, you're 3s to
toughness
wound.
5. Yeah.
Yeah. You're saying, yeah, like that's what you were saying the whole time.
No, okay, so they're toughness 5, right?
Yep.
So now their strength, so their base strength 5, not base strength, strength 4. Their weapon gives them +1 strength, Dave, and then Corsoro gives them add +1 to the
Therefore,
wound.
you're wounding on 3s.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell you!
That's not what you said at first. So those 2s,
Ah!
those 2s don't wound me.
3s!
Yeah, that's what I
Yes!
said. Yeah, now.
Who's
that's
on
right.
first? It's -3 AP.
Not even gonna matter. Look at the death.
Death!
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah. Ah, jeez.
Cheese Louise.
I feel bad for Louise. And then we're just going to consolidate 3 because I don't want to get anywhere closer to the obliterators.
They're coming for you.
Yeah.
Going, my turn to finally attack.
Yes.
So with my Havoc Champion,
Okay.
I'm going to be hitting you on 3s. But Death to the False Emperor is activated on a 5+ because of my Warlord trait.
Wow.
And I'm within 6 inches of my Warlord. So here we go. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, looking for 5+. Okay, good.
Nice.
So that's the reroll. And now for the Death to the False Emperor. Good. So that's 4 hits and wounding on 5s because you're a bike.
Vroom, vroom.
Getting 1.
Okay. 3 up armor or 3 up invul. Nothing.
Get invested? Is that what you're going to say? Yeah.
I wasn't going to say, because it's just a 3 up, but if it had like AP -4 or 10.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Over here with this Havoc, 2 attacks. I'll put it on the biker's already wounded. Okay. 2 hits. And not within range of my Warlord, therefore no Death to the False Emperor and 5+. And wounding on 5s once again. 2 wounds.
Oh.
And this is where a bike dies. Yes.
That's not how it's supposed to go. Oh, maybe let's make a point. No, he's died.
Yeah.
He's died?
He's died.
He's died.
No,
He's died dead.
He's died. Morale phase on a 5 or 6, this Havoc goes. He's good. He's good.
He's food?
He's good. And then over here, same thing. He's good.
He's not food, but he's good.
not food. He's good.
Good. Perfect.
So I must say, Vito, impressive amount of dead pile on your turn. Look at that.
I'm finally doing something.
Yeah. So that's why, as much as I had a good turn and it was very successful and I killed a lot, I wasn't completely confident in this game because I know what Space Marines can do. So, yeah.
I did it all in the combat phase.
Right?
I just need to get
No,
there.
not all of it.
Majority.
No, you killed like, what? Like 4 Havocs in the shooting phase
With
there.
bolter fire and maybe
Exactly.
a plasma.
And that's only with that, not even like good stuff.
Eh.
But that stuff is actually good stuff because Tactical Doctrine and Intercessor shooting at me, so.
And like you said, with like 40% of my army.
Exactly.
So
Just
I'm-
imagine if you had all of it. I'd be dead. Yeah, I would. Because I'm almost dead right now.
And we know I've made a little bit of a roadblock.
I'll let you think it.
You could go this way.
End of your turn, you have units holding within all 4 table quarters. Therefore, you get 3 points for engage in all fronts. Beginning of round 3 for me, command phase, gain a command point, going back up to 4. And I get 5 victory points for holding this 1 objective there. First things first, I'm going to disengage and pop in the Rhino. I'm also going to move my Warlord out here because of, you know, killing stuff. I think I can Demon Shell you and then charge you and kill you and get Warlord. That's my goal, just so you know, just out in the open. You know what you get here. It's not like it's Night Lords and you can't see me. Way over here, let's do some Obliterator movement.
Where are you going?
Over in this way.
Oh, okay.
My Lord is going to move here. Might as well go a little closer. These Oblits, I might as well move over as much as I can. It's kind of a lateral move, so it sucks. They only move 4, so it's not that great. But at least they're doing something. I'm just telling myself that to feel better. Going on to the shooting phase now. I can't really... Yeah. Fortunately, like, yeah. This sucks. yeah. I can't really do anything over here. I'll shoot the Primaris with my bolters on my rhinos. Before I do that though, before I even go into that phase, I'm gonna roll for repair on a 6. I get something, no. So 4 shots, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, nope. And the other one, I'll just combine the shots. So 5 in total, and then wounding on 4s. 1.
Good.
Good. My Chaos Lord is going to spend a command point for Demon Shell, and I'll fire at the Warlord. On a 2+, this works. That's a 2. Woo! D3 mortal wounds. 3. That's exactly what I needed. You are down to 1. Excellent sauce. Coming over here to this side, we have the Obliterators. I'm going to split fire. Let's do 1 Obliterator into the bike and 2 into the Intercessors. Strength, 7. AP, 1. Damage. That was the important one because of the bike. 6 shots into the bike, hitting on 3s, and wounding on 3s because it's only strength 7. 3 wounds at -1. Fail any and dead. Dead. 12 shots into the Intercessors, hitting on 3s, rerolling the 1, and wounding you on 3s. 7 wounds at -1. 1, 2 dead.
Pop. Go to weasel.
Chaos Lord, Combi Bolter into the Intercessors. Hitting on 2s and wounding on 4s. 4 wounds.
Jeez.
Okay, 1's wounded, 1. These Obliterators shooting at those Intercessors right there.
Awesome use of points.
Yes. To deny you 5 points, yes.
That's true.
Strength, 8. AP, 1. And damage, 2. That's exactly what I needed. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s for the Lord. Thank you, Lord. Oh. Wounding on 2s.
4s. You're dead.
Okay. Pink. Rhino over here on this side will rapid fire into your Intercessors. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound.
Kia!
Now for the charge phase, I'm going to charge these Intercessors with these Obliterators.
I'm going to spend... what am I going to do?
Okay, so I'm going to roll my charge, and see, this is my saving grace. It's going to slingshot me. You ready?
Go for it. I dare you.
6? Yeah, okay, decent. I'll do the same thing with these guys. Pile in, or charge in those Obliterators. Getting 10. Chaos Lord charging your Lord on bike.
Okay.
Okay. No Overwatch?
No.
Good. You like it?
Sure.
Okay. Spending a command point for Veterans of the Long War for my Warlord. And I'm going to hit you with 5 attacks here. Okay. Hitting on 2s with my Power Axe. And 5 pluses are Veterans of the Long War here. I'm sorry, Death to the False Emperor. Awesome. Normally wounding you in 4s, but now 3s because of Veterans. So here we go. Okay. 6 wounds. Just as an insurance policy, I'm going to spend a command point to reroll one of the failed wounds. Okay, so that's 7.
Okay. 3-up invul.
Okay.
Yeah, even if I spent a command point, it'd still go through.
And that's why I spent it.
Yeah, because
That's right.
that was a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
So that
Not bad.
does take out my Warlord.
Yay! Warlord kill! I'll stay here and not move closer. Over here on this side, Obliterators. 4 attacks each on the charge here. So, hitting you on 3s. Rerolling 1s because of my Chaos Lord. And Death to the False Emperor because of that 6. And wounding you on 3s. This is -1. 7.
Dead.
Yep.
Boom. And this guy.
And I have consolidated them closer to this direction. Going back over to this side, Vito.
I'm just going to combine all my attacks from both the attack bikes
Sure.
and the one sergeant biker, hitting on 3s. And then looking for 5s to wound. Just one. That's
but
all I
that's
need.
all it takes. He's dead.
Damn.
Beginning of Vito's turn 3, you get another command point, bringing you back up to 4, and you score 10 points for being on 2 objectives, and you also get your secondary center ground, your progressive, because last round this attack bike performed an action and held that center objective for 3 points. If you held both, you would have gotten 5.
Foy?
5.
Five.
Oh yes, yeah, jump all
New
over
York.
that. Oh yeah, 3 points for
You
you.
want to go for a slice after?
Oh yeah, after. Let's go after slice.
That's more like New Jersey, I think. Right?
Is it? I don't know what that
I'm not
was.
entirely sure.
We might have
I've
offended
been
about
to-
100,000 people.
Probably, but you know what? That's okay because I love each and every one of you 100,000. Was it 100,000?
It's something
I
like
don't even
that.
remember
Yeah.
what you
Now we
said.
offended the math people. That brings your total score to 33 victory points to my 26. Now we're also including the first strike and the Warlord kill victory points. You're supposed to count at the very end, but we're just bundling them in right now because, to be honest, I like to just do it along the way.
Right.
Because it messes me up at the end. I'm like, oh, I got this, but actually I got another 15 coming. But no, I just do it all at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Movement phase. I don't have a lot to move, but we are going to start pushing this way. Blade Guard veterans, we're going to advance them 4 inches. Very nice. Blade Guard captain, 2, and Casoro, 4. Nice.
4 to 4.
Go that way. So after moving everything, everyone kind of advanced this way. The librarian, he advanced as well. Hopped on over for the -2 inches because, you know, this thing's kind of high. And
And it's barricade.
yeah. And then I did advance these intercessors. I mean, what am I going to do? Shoot a rhino to death? Try. Just kind of moving on over to get away from these obliterators. Not that they can move.
not
and
scared of
whatever,
them, are you?
But they're going to die, but, you know, YOLO. Time to throw another lamb to the slaughter, because it doesn't make sense to perform an action. I've got enough points from him, so with my tons of movement, we're going to vroom, vroom, staying an inch away, and we're just going to go pop, 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 pop. So this attack bike, he's going to suffer the -2 for going over this pothole.
Biggity whoopity.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then he's going to go and grab this objective. We're still within our melter range, which is nice. But I don't think the obliterators can see him all
Not
that
currently.
well. And then this bike over here will drive to here, making sure we are within 3 of the objective that is here. That's what I'm hoping, but also staying an inch away from that rhino. And then for that attack bike, and then what he will do is also the -2 for 12. He'll go right there. Time for the psych phase, my librarian. He is going to cast Ride the Winds into my Bladeguard veterans. This goes off on a 6.
Getting a 5.
Kya!
Oh, I'm wrong.
Get an 8. So this power gives them a +2 to their advance, but more importantly, +2 to their charge.
Right, because they can't advance anymore because they've already moved.
Correct.
Yeah.
His next power is going to be Smite, which will be into the Rhino. Kia! Oh, Super Smite.
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
His mind goes a little. We'll resolve the perils for D3 mortal wounds. So I'll take 2 mortal wounds.
Yes.
Okay. And then the Super Smite for D6.
Okay. Hi, Jay. Come on, wink at us.
No, I need a vest. 3.
That's not bad.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We're gonna start into the shooting phase with the anticlimactic shooting. I have to say that very carefully, or else I was probably gonna stutter. So we're gonna go with our bolters, hitting on 3s, and then looking for toughness 5. Okay. So 5's to wound.
It's 5 or 6, but either way, that 1 6 wounds him.
Yeah.
Toughness 5. You're going to assault.
I am going to go. It makes more sense for me, I believe, to go into the assault doctrine.
Yeah, I would agree, especially that.
Yeah.
Okay, so for my save here, that's a save.
Cool.
All right, Melta.
Time for the big old Melta.
What was that you said about whatever? You needed 3 to wound me.
Okay.
Yeah. You like that, eh? 5 up invuln save.
9.
What do you mean 9? Was it? No? In German? Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Save.
Yeah. All right. The attack bike right in the front, starting with the bolters.
At this rhino, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, they all hit. And 5's to wound. 3. Oh,
Wow.
that guy.
Oh, wait. These are bolters? Jeez. 3 up?
Yeah, get him.
Jeez. Okay. Down to 5.
And then the
Multi-multi?
No,
No,
it says. Okay. I'll spend a command point because, why not? I've got 4.
Sure.
Bolters from the other one. Oh boy, I can't wait for those ATVs. Okay, 1 and the other.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Melta?
Melta!
Another one.
Yeah!
Oh, that's a hit. Wounds.
Yeah!
Wow. Okay.
Alright.
That's a black ghoster.
Yeah,
How much
within
damage?
Melta, so 2d6 for 6 damage.
Okay. I explode on a 6. You ready?
No. Good.
Command point reroll?
Oh,
I can't.
you can't. I was like, can you? No, you can't.
Yeah, okay. So I'm dead. So what about the guy inside? He's fine.
He's fine.
So I can't do that. I cheated because I put him in place of the rhino. So here, he's back there.
Oh.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to disembark him before I remove him.
Yeah. I suppose we'll do the sergeant biker. Who'll put all the shots into the Havoc. You look at him go.
Whoa.
Finally, he's doing something.
You'll get 2 wounds.
3.
Oh, I am wrong. And I am alive.
You are.
Yeah. See, if you stayed in the tactical, I'd be dead. But you didn't.
I didn't, no. Charge phase. That lone biker is going to charge into the Havoc.
Okay. Just go ahead.
You want Overwatch?
No.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend a command point. Reroll both, because of what else I'm going to spend these command points on. Kia! That's better.
Which is barely better.
Yeah, shut there.
So you charging the rhino too?
That's fine.
Okay, so you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm not charging into the rhino, but I'll tag the rhino. I'd be hitting the rhino, right?
Okay, so are you declaring the rhino as a target?
I'm not declaring the rhino as a target.
Okay.
well, you'd be able to fight me, but I can't fight you.
Right. Why not just do
Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'd
Yeah.
fight the rhino.
I was so confused.
Take me on, rhino!
I will. With my spiky bits. Kill you.
The attack bike will charge into the havoc too, because hey, why not? Don't be an idiot. I said don't be an idiot.
Well, would you look at that, Vito? You rolled a what, 5?
5.
I would say you're in. Absolutely.
Because you're an inch away, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like right on the dot, so I'll give that to you. Yeah.
My dice.
It's not like it was 5 inches and you were in or not in. What's that? What? No?
I'm gonna play the game.
You're not gonna play the game? You're in. Okay, go ahead.
Monster. Bladeguard veterans, they are going to declare a charge against your warlord.
Okay, I'm not gonna overwatch.
Okay. I have an extra 2 inches to this.
You need a 3. Don't get double 1. Okay.
10. Very nice.
You're good. You charge my rhino too?
No. You know,
Are they riding a helicopter?
that's actually why their blades are so big. They go like this. It gives them lift.
Okay.
My Primaris captain, she's going to declare a charge, needing a 9.
Wow.
Wow.
That's excellent.
That's actually really good. And then Kusaro Khan, he's going to declare a charge as well. Kia!
That's miss. And librarian?
No, he's happy.
Okay.
Starting with the combat phase, I've been going back and forth. I think it's more lore appropriate for my Primaris captain to go first, as she runs into battle and she laughs maniacally. So she is going to have 6 attacks altogether. She's going to be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Okay, sure. And then we are going to be +1 strength. Dave, what is your toughness?
My toughness is 4.
4. So looking for 3s to wound. Oh, okay. So it's going to be 4 wounds at -3 AP.
So 4 bimble. Here we go. I gotta make 3 of these. Okay?
Yep.
So here we go. Not even a single one.
And he's
I guess that I, what, re-roll 1
Yeah, you
and
can.
I still die? Okay.
Yeah, because there's 2 damage normally. And with White Scars in the Assault Doctrine, what they do is they allow +1 damage to all of their melee weapons. So her weapon does 3 damage with all of her close combat attacks, which is pretty good.
Moral of the story? Lots of death.
Yeah, your warlord's dead. Got him. And I'm just gonna go ahead and then consolidate that way, and then these guys will go ahead and do boop that way.
Okay.
Sergeant is up next with his attacks hitting on 3s. Re-rolling the 1s because of the Primaris captain nearby. Okay, not too bad. And then 5s to wound because you're toughness 5. 1.
Death.
2 damage.
Well, I'm just gonna have to attack you back with my rhino. How many attacks do I get? I get 2. And I'm gonna get 2 6s here. Watch this. Nope. Oh, I get 1. And see if I wound you. Nope.
No.
All that for nothing.
And then I'm gonna consolidate closer with my bike, but still being within 3 inches of the objective.
End of your turn now. There's no morale on any side for anywhere. You get another 3 victory points for engage on all fronts because you're in 4 table corners for a total of 36 victory points. Beginning my turn, I gain a command point and I get 0 victory points because I don't hold any objectives, unfortunately. So I'm just going to go ahead with my turn. Move these guys up here. I'm going to go this way instead of the other way because I can't even see that attack bike on the objective, even if I move over here because this rock's in the way. But I will move over here. They don't move incredibly far. My Chaos Lord will go up. Over here on this side, I'm going to disengage my Rhino and move here. I'll roll a die, see if I can repair. I don't. In the shooting phase, I'm going to spend a command point on Veterans of the Long War for this Obliterator squad. There's only actually one Obliterator there that has anything in range over here, which is the one Intercessor. So only one can actually shoot with my 6. And hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, you gotta determine your strength.
You're right. You're totally right. I totally forgot. Okay, so here we go. Strength 7, AP -1, and 2 damage. Oh, perfect for intercessors. Okay. So, wow. Look at these misses. Okay, so that's 3 hits. That's good. Wounding on 2s, though, because of Veterans of the Long War. 3 wounds.
4-up save.
Yep.
Oh.
2 die.
2 die. So this guy, and I'll leave the sergeant alive.
And this squad of Obliterators right here, yeah, they'll just shoot. It feels wrong not shooting at something. I want to shoot you, but I also want to charge you and slingshot my way over here.
Right.
But that's just, dang. Okay, I'm going to choose not to. You're 3 wounds left, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'll shoot you with my combi bolter, with my Chaos Lord. Nope, I'm going to spend a command point on Demon Shell, because that does a little bit more.
Okay.
I could possibly kill you, though, which I don't. I want you to have 1 wound left. So here you go, on a 2+, it works. It works in how much immortal wounds, don't get a 5 or... Okay, good. Perfect. So you're down to 1.
1 wound left.
Whew, that was close, that was risky. I'll spend my last 2 my last 2 command points on Endless Cacophony.
Oh, wow.
Because I want to kill that one
For one guy, for one Obliterator.
Kill you off the objective, you don't get the points. But yeah, for 1 guy. So here we go. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Wounding on 2s because they're still veterans. 2 wounds at, strength, toughness, whatever. Oh no, it remains the same. It remains the same, so you're still 4 up. And you're going to make these 2 right here. Oh!
I know, I'll spend a command point for a reroll.
Okay.
Because I have, yeah, what am I spend command points on?
Yeah.
God, I'm getting invested! That guy's getting promoted.
Okay, I'm going to shoot him with my Rhino right here. My combi bolter.
Isn't that the end of the phase?
I mean, you are right. Yeah, so I guess I can't.
Yeah.
So then I won't. Well, that's the end of that phase.
I'll be a nice guy, Dave. I'll let you shoot him.
No, I don't want pity points. Forget it. But my curiosity is burning up. Okay, let's see what I would have gotten. I got 3 hits.
Sure.
Oh, look at that, 2 wounds. If you fail both of these...
You got a... What?
Yeah.
You hit me.
I did.
And you got a wound.
No, I already rolled over here. Right? And you said, don't you have to be end of the phase? So that was my hit roll. So that's my wound roll. Okay, you would have lived anyway. All right. Okay. That makes me feel better about forgetting to do it before my Endless Cacophony. But on that note, because I didn't kill him, and you have that, and you have that, you're going to get 15 points on your turn.
Oof.
Yeah, and I got nothing. And I'm way too far away to like shoot you. So I have to spend another turn moving up. But that's after you have another turn of moving away from me.
Right. I'd probably just leave him there anyway.
Yeah.
So he's another sacrifice.
But he gets you 5 points this turn.
Right.
Right? So you actually are really far ahead in victory points.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to call the game right now.
Okay.
Because you win. You win in victory points. I can't catch up. Impossible for me to catch up.
Wow. That was... I thought for sure as soon as my repulsor died and then exploded
and like 60% of your army was
right.
killed.
I'm like, oh no, what am I going to do?
No, that was a fantastic comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought I had you too.
Yeah.
So that was like, whoa, what are you going to do?
Right.
But with so little part of your army left over, you managed to kill exactly what you needed to in order to get the victory. That was awesome.
Right. I think, so yeah, I mean, a lot of people, Space Marines, shooting, all that kind of stuff. But I think with White Scars, they need to get, tactical is where they're going to shine. They do all the shooting with the -1s and whatnot, but then where they're really going to be supreme is in combat.
Yeah.
They getting that +1 to damage, BLADEGUARD veterans, doing chainswords are going to be doing 2 damage. Yeah, they're going to shine in combat doctrine.
And the irony?
The irony?
Yeah, oh, okay, there you go. Jump on me.
I've never met irony before.
You've not?
I've never met him.
He's a really nice guy.
Is he?
He's very ironic.
Fair.
Yeah. You won, and I'm glad that you did.
Thank you.
Because this is your first win in 9th.
This is my first win in 9th.
Yes. No, it's good. And you know what? Honestly, like the game turned out to be a lot closer than I was expecting. At first, I was expecting you to just wipe me off the table because you're Space Marines and you have a repulsor. And when I killed a whole bunch of your army, I'm like, oh, cool. I might actually win this. And then when you came back and killed a bunch of me, I'm like, oh man, this is a really close game. And I don't know which way this is going to go.
Right.
And so it turned out to be really good in the end. So I'm grateful for that. That's all I asked for is a good close game. I don't care if I win or lose in the end.
Yep,
So I'm
absolutely,
happy. I'm
yeah.
happy with the ending here. These guys, in retrospect, I think had I deep struck the second squad of obliterators on this side, that actually would have helped me huge. That would have probably secured the victory for me.
Would have been a different game. Because then I wouldn't be, running around kind of hiding. Because that's essentially what it was.
Yeah.
It was me hiding from them.
Right.
But it was also a tactical decision I had to make.
Yeah.
Which also won me the game.
Whereas if I split up and I pincered you, you're stuck in the middle and you're forced to deal with one of them.
I had to, yeah.
You had to. Whereas here, you completely ignored them, which was my bane because you just left me and I couldn't do anything. My range isn't far enough.
Yeah.
And the reason why I put them both over here is because I was so afraid of your repulsor. I'm like, okay, I just need to insurance policy have 2 units. And even still, you saw, after 2 units shooting at it, it was just barely. I just barely killed it. But if I was over here, I still could have been within 24 inches of it and had a good position over here and done the same thing.
Right.
The exact same thing I could have. And then I would have been able to hold these objectives and secure these objectives and actually shoot you for more turns, because how many turns did I not shoot at stuff because I was out of range of things?
Right. And because then I just threw some sacrificial things at you.
Yeah.
I lost a little bit more of my army, but that bought me time to secure objectives, kind of run around, and deal with the rest of your army.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Meanwhile, just ignoring, how many points are 3 obliterators? 3,
oh, geez. That's
2 change, 3 and change?
315.
Right? So
3.
I denied 600 points plus your lord.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm running around.
700 points.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I would bring this army again. I mean, it was fun knowing that no matter what unit I was using, they were able to do something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Havoc, 5 Havocs with those Reaper chain cannons.
Yeah.
It's scary. 8 shots each.
Yeah. They did a lot of damage on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, rightfully so. They died right afterwards because you knew you had to take them out.
Oh, I had to take out each unit. I had to dedicate something to take out the unit.
Yeah. Yeah. But so it was a good trade-off.
Yeah.
And so I wonder though, I wonder how it would have gone if instead of actually, but you had your repulsor, that's the thing. I was thinking, if I had disembarked my Havocs, killed a bunch of stuff, and then you killed the Havocs, and then on my next turn, then I deep struck my obliterators and killed more things, that might have been a good strategy too. Because the end result is the Havoc still died, but my obliterators would have killed more?
Yeah.
It's interesting. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell.
Well, they nuked an entire bike squad.
It was awesome.
Right?
That was cool.
Yeah. Completely nuked it.
And the other thing too is, if my obliterators weren't on the table and only my Havocs were, then I would have endless cacophonied one of my Havoc squads, and that's basically having 4 squads of Havocs.
Right. Yeah. A lot of people do. They do the Slanesh, endless cacophony, deep strike, but there is something to be said too about having them on the board, kind of turn 1. But there's no guarantee that you're going to go first.
With these obliterators?
Yeah.
I would never bring them turn 1, because that's the first thing you're going to kill.
Exactly right. So that's the thing. You don't know if you're going to go first. So there is something to be said about having them in the sky.
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's that imminent threat that you just don't know where they're going to land, and so it's making you on edge.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, your movement's here, but you can't be too willy-nilly with it. You have to really think about your stuff.
And they're a good hammer unit.
Oh yeah. And they're decent in close combat too. I mean,
Yeah,
D3
not bad.
damage.
Not bad.
Strength 5, -1 AP. They're pretty
Expensive.
good. Expensive. But they're worth their points though.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you get a unit to shoot twice. I mean, they're totally worth their points.
Yeah.
And I would have veterans one of the Havoc units too. So veterans and then Endless Cacophony, the same unit that I veteransed.
It's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Very good
Yeah,
strategy.
it's very good. So yeah, it would have be curious to actually play again with the same armies, because I think I had you, right? I think I could have won had I played differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think too, if the mission was different, it could have been a different outcome as well, because this mission was very much in the center.
Yeah.
Right. If the perhaps if the objectives were a little bit more spread out, I had the movement too, where I didn't have to be right in the middle. I could have been spreading myself out because I think I had more movement than you did.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right? So I could have ignored obliterators. I could have ignored maybe different units. So this forced the White Scars who want movement to be more centralized.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it created a little bit more of a shooting gallery for you.
That's true. Yeah. Like you were clumped together really close to me, which is exactly what I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
And I also used my movement, to kind of go, da 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 da, kind of all around the board, but it was very centralized.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We didn't really get to see a whole lot about your bikes though. Like your bikes didn't do. They soaked up the bullets. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used stratagems like that to give me 3-up invols and kind of go around the board, but they just died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what else is going to die if it's not them, right? Your intercessors, I don't care about them as much. Yeah, of course I'm going to go after your bikes first.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in to this battle report. Stay tuned for more in the future. And please leave your comments. Let us know what you think of the game and your highlights, your favorite moments, and things you'd like to see in the future. And what we should have done, maybe, things that you would have done, and just your thoughts in general. And thanks so much for your support, for being viewers, for liking, for leaving comments, and for doing all that you do to support us. Because without you guys, we don't exist, and we aren't making videos. So thank you very much, guys.
Till next time, happy wargaming.
Now everybody should know there's a couple more bat reps in the mini Wargaming vault right now. I'm going to play my Dark Angels against Josh and his Night Lords. There's also a Thousand Suns game versus Space Wolves. That's where Luca and Dave play. And there's another game where Josh plays Vito and his Demons of Slaanesh against Custodians. Those are all in the mini Wargaming vault right now. And if you're not already a vault member, you can click the link below. Get yourself a 7-day free trial. Thanks for watching, everybody. Happy wargaming.